Hey everybody, this is Tom again in Western North Carolina, near the John C. Campbell Folk School. Anyways, yesterday I posted a video and a person asked me about the steam box. And so I'm going to give you guys a best run through as I can about my steam box. It's, in my opinion, pretty high tech compared to what I used to use. And the classic steam box that you can make easily is just made out of all wood with a hot plate and a pan and a hole cut in the bottom of the box that just fits the pan, and you just produce steam out of the pot and it goes into the box. And that I used that for probably 10 years, I'm guessing. Worked fine. You have to keep refilling the water is one of the drawbacks. Anyways, I think I still have that box up in Marshall. If I remember, the next time I go up to Marshall, I'll make a video of it. But I think it's the box that's usually in the books for the basic steam box. Anyways, this box, I think I've had it about 20 years. And a feller called me on the phone and started talking to me and asking me questions and stuff, and I can't remember his name to save my life. Don't know what it was, but he talked to me a whole bunch, and eventually he told me he wanted to make me a steam box and asked me, what dimensions I would want it to be. And I told him what dimensions, and I presume he made this steam box and shipped it to me, and I've used it ever since. And anyways, you guys can see it a little bit here in the background. It's made out of copper. It's copper. It's got a little flange on here at the top to stiffen it up, I guess. And all these joints in here, I don't know if you can see this, but all the joints at the corners, I believe, are soldered. Now that guy told me that those joints could be done with the right kind of epoxy glue. Anyways, sounds like somebody's upstairs. I don't know who it might be. But anyways, you can see there, down here, I've got a hot plate and 2 blocks of wood to support this thing and keep it level. Anyways, all this wood that's on here, it's on here just for stiffness and insulation. You can see where the hot plate sits. It has burned this a little bit. But anyways, this thing just goes right on here like so. And that hot plate, heats the water in the pan, directly in the pan. And I have these blocks here that I put in the bottom of the pan to hold the stuff that I'm steaming up off of the bottom of the pan. You put about a ½ inch of water or something in the bottom of that pan. And I've got some metal shields, one back there and one right here, kind of keep the heat from doing the wrong thing. Anyways, the measurements of this box are, that looks like about 5 3/4, 5.5 maybe, 5 3/4, 50 inches long. I think I told him 48, but maybe I said I might have a 48-inch back post that needed to go in there. And it's 8 inches deep, 8 inches. Anyways, you know, how you use it, if you're in a hurry, it's good to heat a kettle of water up first that you can pour in, you know, boiling water right to start with. Otherwise, if you just put water in here, it takes a little while for it to get hot and get to steam. Anyways, when I first got this, this had like a galvanized metal lid, and if I remember right, when I would steam, water would hit it and condense and drip, and it had black and stuff, I guess because of the galvanized. And so I didn't like that, so I changed over to wood. And this is just some wood I had at the time, 20 years ago. This same wood's been on here. I cut a little thing on it, and that wood can, you know, go on. That's the lid. Anyways, that can go on there like that. And even the other week, one time when I was using this, I had it just upside down, like that. Works fine.
Don's not coming.
Okay. All right. And I had to put it upside down because I had a big old stack of slats in there, and it was too high, and that little thing would touch. So I just put it upside down. And you're just trying to keep your steam, you know, inside the box. And I just happen to have this. I just used this for the first time a couple weeks ago. Put it on there to just sort of block that joint right there. And this is all just unnecessary if you don't want to do it. But I got this old tarp. I lay it on there. You can see it's been melted once. And I happen to have this piece of insulation. I lay it on there. And then this is just a big old folded up garbage bag. I put it on there. And that's all just sort of for insulation and to keep the steam sort of, you know, in there. So anyways, that's the basic thing about that steam box. I hope that helps somebody. I'm happy that I have this steam box. When I used to use the old wood steam box, it would leak and drip. Well, it wasn't really leaking. The steam just could get out of it, and it would condense and drip and make kind of a bigger mess than this one does. This one, that, you know, steam comes out of it, but it's more like steam coming out of a tea kettle or something. It just kind of can dissipate in the air. Anyways, I guess that's what I've got to tell you about the steam box. If you got any other questions, you know, just ask them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. My hand's doing okay. I put a small bandage on it today, just because it was sort of like those great big bandages. My skin was getting choked. I put a little bandage on today and said I wasn't going to do as much. But it's doing fine. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well out there. I'm doing well here. And hope to see you another day. And thanks for watching.